Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful sunny day, and yeah, it'd be a wonderful day to take a walk in the garden. And Mark has told me that yeah, there have been a few people wanting to look around the garden, so yeah, let's go take a walk. Okay, I just finished watering up here. Just a quick look, but it is pretty early in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock. There's still quite a bit of sun out here on the front porch, and even though this porch is shaded for the majority of the day, the heat is still getting to these guys. But yeah, it has cooled off a little bit, about 5 degrees, and we have got some good rain, but there's plenty more to look at. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll start down here with a look in the corn garden. Yeah, you can barely see the corn because the sunflowers are giving them a run for their money. But to show you how tall these are, that right there is about my eye level, and they're up quite a bit more. We do have one little sunflower in here that has already bloomed, but the corn is doing very well. It has tassel, so sorry, I was kind of distracted. You can actually smell it really well right now, and yeah, I love that smell. Okay, we'll start over here in the raised bed garden. We are getting ready to transition to some fall crops, and these beds are empty, getting ready. But get my shadow out of the way here. We have these wonderful peppers going down the center of the garden, and yeah, it is time to get in here and get a few of these because we have eggplants. Yes, beautiful purple. Yeah, that one right there is definitely ready to come out. There are a few more back in here. I don't know if you can see down there, but really good stuff growing on in here. We'll go down, we'll look at the peppers again here in just a second. But yeah, there's Chubbs, completely out of her bed. She's trying to take over the world again. And those are the 2 long beds that we harvested garlic out of. So yeah, she has taken just about every square inch she can get. But let me stop over here and taste test. Breakfast in the garden. Excuse me just a moment while I finish my tomato. And then just kind of spin back around here. Come down the other side of these peppers. There's really pretty eggplants in here. And we have a nice big purple pepper. And let's see. Now we had a point there where it was 95 degrees, and it had heat indexes way up over 100, and then we had rainstorms, and they came with some really heavy winds, so it did blow a few of my peppers over a little bit, but we have since brought them back up. Yeah, that is one of the devil peppers. And we've got more over here. I think these guys were hit a little bit harder with the wind than the other bed. But we have some really nice green peppers. Let me get this leaf out of the way. These plants have lots of blooms. lots of peppers. And there are more peppers and tomatoes and carrots and all kinds of good stuff out here in the bucket garden. Yeah, poblanos. Absolutely love poblanos. But, yeah, you can see all the peppers and the flowers. It was time to come out here and get some of these peppers picked off. And, yeah, these are the fried green tomatoes shrubs. But we have had some of these tomatoes. They make a really, really nice round tomato to cut. For fried green tomatoes, we had some the other night. They're about Mark's favorite. He absolutely loves them. And we have more over here. Really nice round tomatoes. This one is falling over a bit. But we can tip her up here and she'll grow up the trellis there a bit. But yeah, I'd go ahead and reach in here and pick one. Yeah, it was time to come out and get some anyway, but yeah, really, really nice, round, wonderful tomato for fried green tomatoes. But yeah, I will have to come and pick a few more of those today. But we'll just set that right there because I want to show you, yeah, that is the yellow squash. That is all of the room that I have to walk around in here because these guys have completely come out of their bed too. And get a look down in here. There are lots of wonderful yellow squash in here. Yeah, there's a few down in there. And there's a couple more in here. But these silly things have just, yeah. They didn't leave me much room out here to walk down the little aisles. And they have hidden that poor devil pepper plant. But come over here and look through the onions. The onions are doing good. We have been harvesting them as we need them. They're getting to a pretty good size. But we have had quite a few rabbits come through and they have kind of toppled over a few of the plants, but they are still doing really good. And they make a really, really, really nice onion. And I have also had, you can see here, they have been in here eating the leaves on my poor beets. But we have some really nice beets down in here. It's high time to get these out. Yeah, I love fresh beets so much. So really looking forward to that. And that brings us over here. These are our green zucchini. And they are really starting to bloom like crazy. And this morning I found one in here that was only about 3 inches or so. But I think it's back on that other side. But we'll be pulling some of those very soon. Yeah, another look at yellow squash plants that have not given me any space to walk in here. But walk over here. Now, we have cleaned up these beds. We have some asparagus beans growing here. But we took out, this was the acorn squash, and those are the last few that were on the plants. And these two long beds are the long beds that we had the beans in. And that brings us up here to the okra. And they are getting pretty good size on them. But you can see that the rabbits have been up here eating the leaves on these two. And we have talked about how we were going to handle that humanely. But Mark mentioned an ultrasound kind of device to drive them away. And we have more asparagus beans over here. I was just trying to get that one to go up the trellis a bit. And we're over here with the radishes. And yeah, We have another being over here escaping. And try to get her interested in going up this trellis too. Very, very carefully. Yeah. See if we can't coax her to climb up through there. But we have also been in here using the radishes. There are some decent sized ones in here, but they haven't actually been in here very long. So, yeah, you can see about how big they are. But, yeah, there are a few little blank spots because we have been eating them kind of as we want. But that's pretty much what's going on over here. Let's go take a look at the potatoes. And cue the turkey. But we are over here looking at potatoes. These are the Kennebecs. And they have fallen over a bit. And Mark was curious what was going on in here. So I'm going to find a spot, dig down a bit. I can feel potatoes down in there, and they are down in the dirt pretty good, but they feel like they could probably use a little bit more time. So we'll let those guys go a little, and then we'll come over here to the sweet potatoes. Yeah, they're doing really good. Yeah, the rain has brought up some weeds. I will have to go in there and get those. But they are trying to take over the world too. They're climbing out of their bed. We have had a few June bugs, but we did put up June bug traps. So we have had some, but not near as bad as we have had in past years. But they are looking good, vining out really well. And it's about time to go look at the tomatoes. Hold on, and I'll be right back. Okay, the tomatoes are turning into a jungle. But there are plenty of blooms and lots of tomatoes down in there. And yeah, it is time to get them tied up. Sorry, the little tiny bantam roosters are going a bit crazy. But there are some pretty nice sized tomatoes down in here. These are the tomatoes that we are going to use for sauce. But yeah, I had quite a bit of trouble finding twine, but now that I have found some, I'm going to get these guys tied up. Yeah. Coming along very nicely. But yeah, they definitely need tied up. They're wandering out into the yard too, but I think we're going to have to let these chickens calm down a bit, so I'll be right back. Alright, that's going to be about all the footage that I have for today. I can't tell by the cicadas chirping in the background. And yeah, it is getting really warm. I don't think it's supposed to even get quite up to 90 today. I think 88 might be the high for today, but it is really humid. So yeah, I can just imagine what the feels like temperature is right now. But it is almost 10:30, and the temperature gauge on the front porch says it's about 86. So yeah, it's going to be a hot day, and there's plenty more work to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when, we have another wonderful garden tour to go through. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, it's getting a little hard to breathe out here. So I'm going to go take a little break and see what else I can get into for today. But don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.